And good evening and welcome to Sachse High School's homecoming game. We honored our underclassmen homecoming court winners at a school pep rally earlier today. We want to recognize them tonight. Please direct your attention to the 40-yard line to the left of your vision is our 2023 Lord and Lady Devin Douglas and Michaela Martin. To the 40-yard line to your right, our sophomore Duke and Duchess are Josh Abra and Nevale Elmore. And at the 50-yard line, your junior Prince and Princess are Austin Young and Julianne Wynn. Congratulations to all of our underclassmen winners. And now for our 2023 King and Queen nominees, we'll do the King nominees first. Nominee Caleb Elliott is escorted on the field by his mother. Cooper will graduate from this school as one of its most decorated student athletes ever. He has served as the class president his freshman, sophomore, and junior year, and currently serves as the vice president for the class of 2024. He is a 2-year member of Beta Club, the National Honor Society, and Mu Alpha Theta. Cooper has been a proud member of the Sachse football team and the Sachse track and field team all 4 years of high school. He is a member of the National Society of High School Scholars, selected as the 2020 Outstanding Freshman and a Superintendent Scholar. His favorite memory of Sachse High School are Mustang football games and being part of this amazing team. After graduation, he plans to attend the University of North Carolina, Baylor, or Rice. Folks, I helped him with his college essay. You need to trust me. Cooper Reed is going to whatever college Cooper Reed wants to go to. He plans to major in business administration with a focus in accounting. We certainly wish him all the best, your King nominee, Cooper Reed. King nominee Tyler Rice is escorted onto the field by his parents, Justin and Leanne Harden. Tyler was a homecoming Lord nominee his freshman year, voted homecoming Duke his sophomore year, and was a homecoming Prince nominee his junior year. He has been a proud member of the Sachse Mustang football team all 4 years of high school, with 3 years on the varsity team. Outside of high school, he helps coach his little brother's baseball team. His favorite memory of Sachse High School was the morning workouts over the summer with the football team. After graduation, Tyler will be attending McMurray University and plans to major in biomedical science, and he hopes to play football at the collegiate level. Tyler, we've seen you play football, buddy. You're playing college football. We wish you all the best, your King nominee, Tyler Rice. King nominee Chase Renault is escorted onto the field by his parents Todd and Shelby Renault and his sister, Sachse alumni Mackenzie Renault. Chase was a homecoming Duke nominee his sophomore year and a homecoming Prince nominee his junior year. He was voted by his peers as most admired his sophomore year and most SHS spirit his junior year. Chase has been a 2-year member of the Sachse Beta Club. He is a proud 4-year member of the Sachse Mustang baseball team and was selected as an all-district outfielder his junior year. If you've ever met Chase, it should come as no surprise. He was selected to be our team captain for this season. He also received the GISD Academic Excellence Patch every year of high school, and his favorite memory of Sachse was lunch with all the guys and going to baseball class every day. After graduation, Chase has signed to play baseball at Frank Phillips College, and he plans to major in business administration with a focus in web design. I'm ready to start collecting Chase Renault baseball cards right now. We wish you all the best. Your King nominee, Chase Renault. And King nominee, Julian Tatang, escorted onto the field by his father, Jacob Tatang. Julian is a proud member of the Sachse Choir program, where he is an a cappella, main attraction, and a tenor section leader. Julian was selected his junior year to be a GISD Superintendent Student Advisory Council member, also known as Change Agents. He is also active with Sachse's Black Student Association. Julian played on the varsity football team his sophomore and junior year, and was on the varsity track and field team his junior year. Outside of church, Julian is active at First Presbyterian Church in Garland with the youth group and their choir program. His favorite memory at Sachse is being able to MC the pep rallies, where he gets to play games and make noise with everyone, and he certainly did a great job at today's pep rally. After graduation, Julian plans to attend Prairie View A&M University, where he will double major in music production and performance and business administration. In other words, he will be Julian doing Julian things. We wish him all the best, your King nominee, Julian Mustang. And now for our Queen nominees. Nominee Camry Bryant is escorted on the field by her parents, Derek Bryant and Crystal Mitchell. Camry was nominated as Homecoming Lady her freshman year and Homecoming Duchess for her sophomore year. She was Most Beautiful nominee her freshman and junior years for our Cotillion Awards. Camry has competed on our freshman volleyball team, Mustang track and field for her freshman year, and served as a track manager for 2 years. She has received the GISD Academic Excellence Patch her sophomore and junior year. And she was also selected the on-level physics and pre-calculus student of the year her junior year, and the Art 1B student of the year for her freshman year. Outside of high school, she enjoys painting, hanging out with friends, and all kinds of crafts. And her favorite memory at Sachse High School is during homecoming season, all the different HOCO events being in our Sachse High School homecoming parade. After graduation, Camry plans to get her real estate license and then attend college to obtain a degree in business administration and interior design. We're wishing her all the best, your Queen nominee, Camry Bryant. Queen nominee Camila Rodriguez, escorted onto the field by her parents, Silver and Araceli Rodriguez. Camila has been a 2-year member of HOSA, Beta Club, and the National Honor Society. She was also involved in Key Club for her junior and senior year. Camila was a Sachse swingster her sophomore and junior year, and a Lariat her freshman year. She was recognized as a National Hispanic Scholar from College Board. Camila also excels in the classroom, as she earned the GISD Academic Excellence Patch every year of high school. Outside of high school, she attends church and has danced competitively for 14 years. And her favorite memory of Sachse, making new friends at football games, getting to hang out at Whataburger with friends, and of course, being Juliet in Mr. Murray's English class. After graduation, she hopes to attend the University of Texas or Texas A&M. Sister, you're going to have to make a decision because those two schools don't like each other. Wherever she goes, she plans to attend nursing school and earn her master's in nursing. We wish her all the best, your Queen nominee, Camila Rodriguez. Queen nominee, Taylor Sampson, escorted onto the field by her parents, Robert and Donna Sampson. Taylor was selected as the English 1 Student of the Year and Most Admired her freshman year. Taylor was also a Homecoming Duchess nominee, class favorite nominee, and Most Admired nominee for her sophomore year. She has been involved in Beta Club for both her junior and senior years. Taylor is also a 2-year member of the Sachse newspaper staff, and she was a state qualifier for UIL newspaper in 2 different events. Taylor has been involved with the Sachse choir program for 3 years and an a cappella choir member for her senior year. Taylor is also a 4-year member of the Sachse Cheer Squad and currently serves as the varsity spirit officer. Her favorite memory of Sachse High School is everything about her senior year so far. She gets to enjoy all the perks of being a senior cheerleader, an a cappella member, and a Sachse student. After graduation, she hopes to attend the University of North Texas and would like to cheer on the collegiate level and to be an NCAA cheerleader. We wish her all the best. Your nominee, Taylor Sampson. Queen nominee, Nima Thomas, escorted onto the field by her parents, Reggie and Melissa Thomas. Nima was a class favorite nominee her junior year. She currently is one of our Sachse Wranglers for her senior year. She is actively involved in Sachse's Black Student Association and the Sachse newspaper for her sophomore, junior, and senior years. She is currently a member of the Sachse Beta Club. Nima is a 3-year member of the Sachse Cross Country and the Sachse Bowling teams, and she competed on the Sachse Swim team her freshman year. She has previously received the National African American Recognition Award from College Board. Outside of high school, she plays guitar and makes short films with her friends. Her favorite memory of Sachse High School was when the Lady Mustang cross country team won district. After graduation, Nima hopes to attend Howard University or UCLA. She would love to study abroad one day and continue her love of sports on the collegiate level. We wish you all the best. Your Queen nominee is Nima Thomas. And now, coming straight from our varsity volleyball game against South Garland are two of our Lady Mustangs homecoming queen nominees. Nominee Favor Anyanwu, escorted on the field by her mom, Emilia Anyanwu. Favor was a class favorite and most admired nominee her sophomore and junior year, and was voted homecoming princess and all SHS her junior year. If you've seen Favor, you'll know she's kind of good at sports. Favor's been a part of the Lady Mustang volleyball team and the Sachse track and field team all 4 years. This past Wednesday night, we announced that she was selected as one of only 27 volleyball players in the entire country named to play in the next All-America game. And because being a nationally recognized volleyball player wasn't enough, she decided to try throwing the shot put for our track and field team her sophomore year, and she won the state championship. Favor is also an all-star in the classroom, having earned her GISD academic excellence patch every year of high school. After graduation, Favor plans to attend the University of Southern California, where she will study dentistry or sports medicine. She also plans to continue her volleyball and track career at the collegiate level. We know you're going to do it, Favor. Your queen nominee, Favor Anyanwu. And queen nominee, Kate Templemeyer, escorted onto the field by her parents, Mark and Amy Templemeyer. Kate was a homecoming Duchess nominee her sophomore year and homecoming princess nominee her junior year. She is currently involved in Beta Club for her senior year. Kate is a 4-year member of the Sachse volleyball team with 2 years on the varsity. She's also a 4-year member of the Lady Mustang soccer team with 3 years on the varsity. Kate has also been in varsity track and field since her sophomore year. Outside of high school, she is actively involved in club soccer on the team Sting. Her favorite memory of Sachse High School is beating Rockwell Heath in the first round of soccer playoffs her junior year. That game was the best competitive environment ever. After graduation, Kate plans to attend McMurray University and major in business administration. She also hopes to play collegiate soccer. If you've seen Kate play soccer, you can bet she'll be scoring goals for some university in the fall. We wish her all the best, your queen nominee, Kate Templemeyer. Now we direct your attention to the 50-yard line, where Mr. Shea Krill, principal of Sachse High School, will crown our king and queen. Now, for the winners, our 2023 Sachse High School homecoming queen is Miss Favor Anyanwu. And our Sachse High School 2023 homecoming king is Mr. Julian Tatiana. Fans, let's give a hand to all of our nominees and their families. We're about 12 minutes to football. Let's play tonight.
3. Can you hear me, Double? Check, check. Check, check. 1, 2, 3. Check, check, check. Homer B. Johnson Stadium. Thank you.
We ask that you direct your attention to the 50-yard line for our friendship exchange between student council organizations from South Garland High School and Sachse High School. Students representing South Garland are Itzel Urrutia and Litzy Blanco. Representing Sachse High School are Cassidy Ho, Signe Ung, and Natalie Tran. Both student council organizations wish each other a great and safe game. Good luck to both teams. Principals shake hands, get your photo at the center of the field. And now we will hear the school songs, beginning with South Garland, followed by Sachse High School. And fans, in just a few minutes, we'll have the coin toss at the center of the field featuring the football captains of both teams. As we wait a couple of minutes, just want to announce it's the bottom of the 8th inning. Your Texas Rangers are winning 4-2. Bottom of the 8th inning. And we direct your attention to the center of the field for the coin flip, featuring our captains for today's game. Representing the Titans, number 9, Ramon Franco. Number 21, Ruben Ontiveros. Number 74, Hector Plantas. And number 77, Brandon Sierra. Representing the Mustangs for number 5, Malik Lockett. Number 7, Bashan Brunswick. Number 16, Brendan George. And number 56, Austin Smith.
South Garland won the toss. They've elected to receive opposite the big scoreboard. Gentlemen, let's have a break today.
And fans, let's get ready. As our teams come out of their inflatables, let's get ready for a good football game. Here come the Titans. And ladies and gentlemen, to honor America, we ask at this time that you please rise. Gentlemen, remove your hats. Face the American flag at the scoreboard side of the end zone for the singing of our national anthem by the Sachse High School main attraction.
Following is a presentation of GRS TV.
We set the bar high. On top, cause we so fly. Name in the bright lights. Looking like a star shot. We set the bar high. On top, cause we so fly. Name in the bright lights. Looking like a star shot. We set the bar high.
It's a beautiful day here in October, and we're coming down the final stretch of District 9-6A. And tonight here at Homer V. Johnson Stadium, the South Garland Titans take on the Sachse Mustangs. Hello, everyone. Steve Reeves here, joined by my partner, Bobby George. Bobby, I tell you what, this season has gone quick. District season has gone quick. Only a couple weeks to go. Sachse, boy, they are looking really good, undefeated in district.
They've been on fire. 5-0. They are very, very good and averaging over 40 points a game. South Garland's going to have a hard time dealing with how many points they can put up on the board. And, South hadn't won a game, so it's going to be a tough game for them. It's already been decided basically who's going to get in the playoffs between these two teams, so it's really a game of pride.
Well, I tell you what, the Titans, man, you got to feel for them. They have had several weeks here. The last couple of weeks have had some really close ball games. Really thought they could pull out a couple of wins in district play. They're right there, Bobby, but just haven't been able to get over the hump yet.
Yeah, and they've won the toss, and they're going to get the ball first. And Jaden Holland, man, he's a great quarterback. He's been really efficient, 68 completions of 131 attempts, 52% on the year. About 700 yards, 8 touchdowns, very few interceptions. They've got a pretty good base of a team. So we'll see what they do tonight.
Yeah, well, as you said, they're going to get the ball first, so this is going to be a good test for their offense. Over the years, we've talked a lot about Sachse offensively, but this year, their defense has stepped up in a big way and looked really good.
Yeah, they've been holding a lot of teams under, 10 to 12, 15 points a game. And that's something that we haven't seen with Sachse. They usually pile the offense on, but then they have to score 40 points to win a game. But not this year. Their defense is really stout. They've got a lot of guys that colleges are really looking at.
Big measuring stick game here tonight for the Titans. We're just about set to get underway at Homer B. Johnson Stadium. Glad you're here with us tonight. The Mustangs teeing the ball up. The Titans going to have 2 back to return this kick, both of them standing at their own 10-yard line. And we are underway. It's a high end over in pooch kick. It's going to be taken around the 33-yard line. Not fair caught. And tries to get as much as he can out across the 35. They're going to mark him down at around the 37. So the Titans will have decent field position here to start.
Yeah, Jordan Hogg, I think, when the ball's kicked real short like that, it feels like you have a lot of room to run. But, boy, it closed in a hurry, and he might as well fair caught that one because he didn't get anywhere.
Yep. So our first look at the Titan offense right there on the sideline in the huddle, getting ready to come into the game. The Mustangs on defense first. And here comes that Titan offense. Again, they've been so close the last couple of weeks and trying to do some damage here tonight against this Mustang offense. The quarterback is number 9, Ramon Franco, to start. There's a snap. He's going to hand it off to the right side. It's going to be a gain of about 4 yards. A nice run on first down for number 22, their leading running back, Rodrigo Romero.
Yeah, just a nice little run to the right. Just get in behind big number 71 and see what you can do. Pick up 4 or 5 yards. If they can do that all night, they're going to have some good success.
Second down at 6. We're just underway here at Homer B. Johnson. A high snap, but boy, here comes the RPO there, and boy, the handoff, but he is met in the backfield. 2 Sachse defenders, number 7, Vashawn Brunswick, and number 22, Sean DeVault.
Yeah, they just busted through so fast. There was no chance for anything right there.
Yeah. Loss of 5 on the carry, so it's back to 3rd down and 11.
They have some big offensive line. You would think that they would be able to really get some protection in there. It's taken a little while to get the play in. I don't think they're going to get this thing off. They've only got 1 second left.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. Let's see if they call timeout. Yep, they do indeed. You're right, Bobby. That play took a long time to be called, and they are going to have to burn a timeout here early in the game. Well, a mistake you don't typically see this late in the season, having to use that timeout. Wasn't sure if they didn't get the play call in on time or if they couldn't get lined up, but well, it's a tough timeout to take early in the ball game.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there, but, you have to take that one early. They took the big sack. Well, it wasn't a sack, but it might as well be. As soon as he handed it off, they just blew it up in the backfield, and maybe they needed to make an adjustment there, and they needed a timeout anyway.
So 3rd down and 11. Here we go. We're just about set to get back. Here comes a blitz. Throw quickly out. Boy, nice throw and a nice catch That is number 12 for the Titans. That is Mariano Flores. And he just ran a little curl route, an inside curl there, and that was good for about 16.
Man, that was a nice job right there. Just has time. Pocket opens up, zips a bullet, and they pick up a first down. Well, that's why they called the timeout.
There you go.
They were trying to figure out what they needed to do, and they did it.
Yeah, they figured it out, so they are in Mustang territory. 1st and 10. There's a snap. Fake the handoff. Quarterback's going to keep it. Big hole up the middle, and he's going to be tackled inside the 30 at the 29, but that's a gain of 16 more.
Man, that was red. Look at this RPO right there. Everybody went with him, and he found the seam, just read it perfectly. And that's really hard to do with the running backs as well, because they will hold on to that thing, and sometimes it'll cause a fumble.
Penalty flag here on the play. We're going to get a procedure call against the Titans.
Ball start. Number 10 of the offense. 5 yards, still first down.
That's going to back him up 5 yards, set up a first down and 15.
Yeah, that's what you don't want to do if you're a Titan. You've got to have a clean game to beat Sachse tonight.
There's a snap, handoff to number 22, Romero, and boy, not a whole lot there on the right side of the line.
Romero's had 72 carries coming into the game, 350 yards. He averages about 4.8 yards per carry. He's had 3 touchdowns. It's going to be tough tonight. You're going to have to get in behind some big guys and find a good lane to run on Sachse. Sachse runs that 4-down lineman set with a couple of linebackers behind them, and everybody else is a safety or outside. They can crowd the box.
Loss of 2 on the play. There's a snap. Well, they were looking for a screen pass, but that got tipped at the line of scrimmage and falls incomplete. Boy, dangerous there as well.
Yeah, let's see what happens here. They just get in so quickly. He's trying to throw off his back foot. When he does that, hands go up, knock it down.
There's a look at number 10, Corey Walls, who got his hand on the ball. He's a 6'2", 265-pound defensive lineman. So 3rd down and 16 here for the Titans. Here comes the pressure, rolling out to his left, looking to throw it. Oh, and he gets tripped up, I think, on his own player there. Franco only going to get a couple of yards there. It's going to set up 4th down for the Titans.
I guess they're going to punt the ball because everybody's going off the field. You're in that area where it's like, you're inside your own 40. Should you punt it? Go for it, maybe. Throw it up there, see what happens.
Yeah, it looks like he just stumbled over Moreno there trying to block for him, and so the drive stalls. Boy, a nice drive actually there for the Titans as they picked up the big 3rd down and then a couple of back-to-back 16-yard plays, but it's going to end with the punt there, and it comes off the side of the foot. It's going to take a bounce. Titans going to let it roll inside the 10.
Boy, that turned out nice.
Yeah, sure did, and they're going to down it at around the 5-yard line. So the Mustang offense comes on the field for the first time tonight. They're going to have they're going to start, I should say, at their own 5-yard line.
Yeah, so that pays off for them. So we were discussing, should they punt it because you're inside the 40, and you're going to have a lot of scores to win tonight. But when you punt it and it goes down to the 5-6-yard line, that's a good call.
So the Mustang offense on the field. Quarterback for the Mustangs, number 16, Brendan George, the junior. There's a snap. He's had a really good year for the Mustangs. Boy, swing pass out to the running back. A nice move outside. Down the sideline. This one may go. It's going to. This is going to be a 95-yard touchdown to the running back, number 28, Brendan Haygood, out of the backfield.
Just a nice, simple screen pass. Nothing fancy. Just toss it out to the outside. He gets a one-on-one. Breaks a tackle there, and then a bad angle.
Boy, what a nice move by Haygood. He had that one-on-one and
make him miss.
Made it miss, and then down the sideline for the touchdown. So one play, 95 yards for the Mustangs, and they are on the board. Extra point attempt is up. It is good. So we will take a break as we look at number 28, Brendan Haygood, after the 95-yard touchdown completion. Our score, Sachse 7, South Garland nothing. We'll be back after these messages. Look at the quarterback for the Mustangs, Brendan George. With the first pass, a pretty easy pass, Bobby, just right, out of the backfield there. But it goes for 95 in the touchdown, so sure it makes the stats look good when you're 1 for 1 for 95
yards. There you go. Well, Sachse does know how to score, and they can do it in a hurry. You got some talented guys out there, and like we say, you just make a couple of guys miss, you're out in the open, and there's just nobody behind them.
There's a high, deep kick going to be taken at the 9. This one's returnable. Pretty good hole up the middle. What a nice return. The ball comes loose. The Mustangs think they have it. Not seen a signal yet, but the offense coming on the field. Still haven't seen an official signal yet, but it looks like the Mustangs think they have the ball. No, they're going to say Titan ball.
Okay, they said his knee came down. I thought it might have.
As the kicking or receiver team followed the ball, but it was already down when the ball came out.
Let's see what happens. We got the replay here. Ball's out right there. That's a fumble.
That is a fumble. So Titans got away with one here, and
penetration in the backfield. You got to put some shoulder pads on big number 2. He's going to be there all night long. He's a very talented, big, strong guy, and super fast.
So as it turns out, a loss of a yard on that play. 2nd down and 11.
Looks like Sachse's going to bring it. They've got 4 down linemen and 2 linebackers.
Going to run the option to the left. There's the pitch to Romero. Boy, a lot of pursuit out here. And he's going to be hit right at the line of scrimmage and taken out of bounds for no gain. May give him a yard back to the original line of scrimmage. So it's going to be 3rd down and long once again.
Mariano Flores, watch him right here make this block. Coming out, boom, boom, 2 guys he knocks out of there. Great blocking from your wide receiver.
So 3rd down and 11.
It's going to be tough running side to side on Sachse. You're going to have to go up the middle on them, and it's scary because they got 4 down linemen and 2 linebackers right there, but you got to get through that middle.
Here comes pressure. Boy, trying to get out of it, and it's throwing. That is dangerous. Oh, and should have been intercepted. Boy, one thing you never want to do is throw back across your body to the middle of the field.
Yeah, running backwards at that. So he got away with not having to get an interception here.
Well, right in his hands, and he just drops it. So, again, 2 breaks here by the Titans, or 4 of the Titans, I should say, and going to have to come on to punt, but boy, averting disaster there. Got the return man for the Mustangs standing at his own 36-yard line. There's a snap, no pressure. The kick is away.
It's a beauty.
High kick, yeah, sure is. And the fair catch called for and made right at the 36.
Number 14, Robbie Rothrock. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Mustangs.
Well, that's what you want to do. You want to execute on special teams. If you're going to have to go out there and punt, go ahead and make a great punt. He does that. There's no return. That's a positive.
6:30 remaining here in the first quarter. It's 7-0 Mustangs with the ball again. Again, they've had it on offense for 1 play, and it went 95 yards. So let's see if the Titan defense can do a better job this time of containing the Mustang offense.
Yeah, Titans winning the possession game here.
What pressure George brings it up in the pocket. He's going to run with it, and a nice run of about 9 yards, depending on the spot here. Boy, good run by George. You know, he waited in the pocket, a pretty good pocket presence there, and then finally when it broke down, he took off up the middle.
Right, it looks like there was no one to throw to. And then when you have everybody man-to-man, a lot of times that opens up in the middle. George takes off, makes a good play.
So 2nd down and 1 after the 9-yard gain. They're going to send a man in motion. Here's the handoff, or pardon me, the fake handoff. They're going to swing it out. Again, no one out here on the left side. That's going to be number 14 down the sideline. That's going to be a touchdown, Mustangs. Boy, the same side they ran. Now, this time they had a little bit of motion coming across Bobby, but a nice play to number 14, Robbie Rothrock.
Yeah, Rothrock comes in motion. You see him coming right there from the right to the left, and then they do a little play action in the middle, get everybody sucked up to that, and George tosses it out to Rothrock, and down the sideline he goes. There's just nobody touching him. Great play design and a great call by the offensive coordinator.
So extra point attempt coming on here for the Mustangs. There's the snap. The kick is up, and that kick is good. So the Mustangs offense has run 3 plays tonight, Bobby, and they're already up by 2 touchdowns. We'll just keep it here. There's a look at number 14, Rothrock. Boy, nice run after the catch as well.
Yeah, George makes a great throw, too. It was a really nice, quick toss out there. All hands Rothrock catches it. And it's hard to catch him in the open field, but it was a great play design.
Here's the push-ups, and well, I'll tell you what, the way the Mustang offense has looked here through the first 3, they may be doing a lot of push-ups tonight. 14-0 Mustangs on top here over the Titans. We're just about at the midway point of the first quarter. Again, we talked about in the opener, the Mustangs unblemished so far in district play. Of course, they started out 0-2, Bobby. They had those 2 really tough non-district games. But, since they've hit district play, I mean, they've run the table up to this point.
They really have, and you want to see them in good form tonight. You got to get ready for playoffs, and everybody's got a couple of games left or whatever, but you've got to really come in and iron out all the details at this stage of the season.
Here comes the kick from the Mustangs. It's going to be taken right at the 10-yard line. This one is going to be returned right up the middle once again. Well, pretty good blocking again to the middle of the field, and he's going to be out across the 35. Going to stop his momentum around the 36-yard line. That, I believe, was number 5 on the return. It was Reuben Davis for the Titans at a nice return of 26.
Yeah, their field position has been pretty decent. It looks like they've been getting the ball around the 35 to 40 each time they've had their possessions.
So the Titan offense back on the field for the 3rd time. There was a look at the quarterback. That's number 9, Ramon Franco. Franco's looked pretty good here in the first couple of possessions.
Yeah, they did real well trying to run straight up the middle.
Yeah, they're going to go there again. And as you said, Bobby, good yardage. They're going to gain 6 up the middle with number 22, Rodrigo Romero.
Yeah, they've got some big offensive linemen. And the captains, Plattis and Sierra, both are captains. You see them right there fighting. Maybe they can't pull real well to get you to the outside, but if you can really start dominating inside in the middle and run that ball, you might have something there.
So 2nd down and 4 for the Titans. There's the snap. Handoff up the middle again, and boy, this time met by big number 99. Joseph Hampton, the senior defensive lineman, comes right up the middle and runs right into Romero.
Yeah, I think they just called a little quick blitz. Just too many guys up there for you to block. He got there just about the same time the ball got to Romero.
So that 2nd down and 4 turns into a 3rd and 9 after the 5-yard loss. Let's see if the Titans can get some yardage here. There's the snap, looking to throw it. Here comes the throw. Oh, and that may have been picked off. It was. Number 7 for the Mustangs, Vashawn Brunswick comes up with the pick. Boy, threw that into double coverage that time, Bobby, and Brunswick makes a nice interception.
Yeah, he has time to throw it. He's got time. He zips it out there in the direction of his receiver. Brunswick just steps right in front of it and makes a big play. Defensive units doing pretty good out there for Sachse.
So 1st and 10 for the Mustangs. George with lots of time. He's going to throw it deep. He's got a man out there. Boy, tried to high point at that time, Bobby, and that was number 5, Kalik Lockett, the leading receiver, and almost had it.
Lockett, he's coming into the game, 34 receptions, 845 yards, and 25 yards per catch on average. And, boy, they tried to add to it right there.
Boy, that was pretty good throw
It was
from Brendan
very
George.
nice. That was a 45-yard bomb in the air.
Here's a snap, quick throw out. Completion there, again to the left side. It is number 9 still on his feet, trying to find some room, and then finally pushed out of bounds around the 21. That's a nice gain of about 17.
Yeah, Hanks just does a nice job catching that one. And you know, it's the run after the catch. Get that ball in space, take off running, get behind your blockers. Quinn out there making the block for you and try to get up that sideline.
It was Kendrick Hanks with that last catch. So the Mustangs 1st and 10 at the 21. George rolls to his right, looking to throw. Here comes a penalty flag. There's the throw. With pretty good coverage down, is able to get a hand on the ball. I believe that was number 31. But there is a penalty flag. This in the area of holding.
78 of the offense. 10 yards from the previous spot. Still 1st down.
That is indeed the call. Holding against the Mustangs.
Yeah, it came out pretty quick. I mean, it was pretty immediate when that flag flew, so there was no doubt they were going to get somebody for holding. I think there it is right there in the middle of your field vision. See right there? He grabs him.
So that's going to back the Mustangs up 10 yards, set up a 1st down and 20. There's a snap. George looking to throw it. Here comes pressure. Oh, just missed him. A nice job by George to pick that up. He's going to scramble. Look at this. He's going to pick up the 1st down and a touchdown. Boy, and you saw the pressure come up the middle. It was a delayed blitz that time. George just makes one step to his left. Watch it coming up right here.
Yeah, they got him right there. Boom. And then he just makes a great step. And then he just outruns everybody to the outside. They still had him contained. He just uses his speed to get outside. And once he got out there, he just made people miss and got to the end zone. George having a great game so far.
Extra point attempt is up, and it is good. So 3 possessions for the Mustangs, 3 touchdowns. A look at Brendan George as we go to the break. Our score, the Sachse Mustangs 21, the South Garland Titans 0. We'll be back after these messages. Mustangs, look at that mom.
Yeah, these mums are just getting so big. It's almost like a dress.
Yeah, when I was in school, you know, it was like one little flower with a couple of ribbons hanging down, you know, was the mum. And now, I mean, those things are so big. I mean, they cover,
Yeah, I don't know how they even wear them. They must have shoulder straps. They need to make a backpack mum. You know, it's just like, just attach it to a backpack.
Yeah, but the girls are having fun. And boy, the student body here for the Mustangs has been great this year.
Ball will be placed at the 30-yard line. 1st down, South Garland.
Saw the kick out of bounds there, and penalties yardage going to be tacked off on the end. There's a look at the student body.
They are bringing a lot of people. This stadium feels packed out here. There's so many cars in the parking lot. When you drive in, you're like, wow, they're bringing it.
Yeah, they got a lot to cheer about. I mean, the Mustangs, again, started 0-2, started a little slow, but again, played two of the toughest teams in the area. And since then, I mean, they've really just been rolling. You know, they had a little bit of a scare last week. Bobby Garland jumped out to a 17-0 lead on this team. And the Mustangs scored, late at the end of the first half. So it was 17-7 Garland at half. But then the Mustangs rattled off 50 points in the second half to win that game, 57-24.
Yeah, that was an amazing deal. They just said, okay, it's time to play football, and they went out there and just scored crazy in that second half.
Yep, they sure did. So a timeout called here. We'll just keep it here. That's the Titans' second timeout of the first half. And well, I tell you what, you got to be talking in that offensive huddle. What do we do here? I mean, the Mustangs have jumped out to a 21-0 lead, so you're already trailing by 3 touchdowns. Just got to get some first downs here, kind of keep that thing going. Obviously, plenty of time left in the game.
Yeah, you have to keep the ball. You got to have some possession time to keep your defense off the field. It's really that offensive line is just going to have to step up and do some work right here. And you're going to have to get the ball and run right up the middle on them.
Back to live action here. 1st and 10 for the Titans. Straight drop back for the quarterback. He's going to throw it outside. Boy, just kind of short arms it over there, and it bounces. There's number 2 on the defense for the Mustangs. He dove for that, Bobby. Almost came up with it, but it does fall short.
Yeah, he was the closest receiver. Yeah, it's pretty tough when Brunswick, number 7, is just blitzing straight up the middle on you because they know that they're going to have to run the ball. And so Brunswick, that middle linebacker, he weighs 225 pounds, 6'2". He's a huge guy. You see him right there in the middle of the field making the big tackle.
Time the handoff goes to the left. That's number 22, Rodrigo Romero, but boy, not much doing there. Gets back to the line of scrimmage, and once again, the Titans are facing a 3rd down and long. There's a snap on 3rd down, throw across the middle. That ball almost picked off again. Boy, he's got to make that read better. He's throwing into double coverage that time. Brunswick almost came up with his second here of the first quarter.
Yeah, great coverage right there by number 2, Norberg as well. Brunswick's just camping in the middle watching. Norberg in the middle, both of them right there. You see the pass was going to Flores. But boy, you're trying to fit it through a tight window right there.
So another 4th down here for the Titans. They're going to punt it away for the 4th time here in the first quarter. We still got 3:31 remaining. Mustangs on top 21-0. They're going to fake it this time.
Go.
Oh. Now he's going to punt it. I think he may have been across the line, although no flag out. Boy, that was interesting there. He was close to the line of scrimmage. There's a flag late, and that may be for interference.
Yeah, I think so. That was a great play by the punter to be able to punt that thing on. He thought he was going to get it. He had enough room, and then all of a sudden, Sachse's defense closed in a hurry, and he had the presence of mind to go ahead and punt that thing away and executed it perfectly.
Give catch interference on the kicking team. 15 yards to the spot of the reception. 1st down, Sachse.
Well, a lot happened on that play because I'm with you, Bobby. For a second it looked like maybe, he was going to pick up a 1st down, and then, like you said, he saw the Sachse defender, decides to punt it here. Here comes the replay.
It looked like right there, 44 came into the picture.
Boy, just about over the line of scrimmage, but I think that that leg was behind it. So penalty yardage marked off. The Mustangs start in Titan territory. They're going to come back to the left side. They were looking once again for Haygood. And I'll tell you what, if he makes that catch, Bobby, he's got a lot of room in front of him.
Yeah, there was no one over there. He just comes out of the backfield, and everybody is just so focused on the middle. Watch him. He just slips out of the backfield right there. There's just nobody over there.
Overthrown just a little bit by George there, but George has had a very nice first quarter thus far. Quick throw out, catch is made on the sideline. That is number 5 for the Mustangs, Khalid Lockett, his first catch of the game. And it's going to go for 11 yards and a first down.
Yeah, he picks the first down. Just a nice little back shoulder throw. George is on the money right there. Little two-step turnaround. Lockett has to fight through 2 defenders to get that extra yard to move the chains.
So 1st and 10 Mustangs, the ball at the 38. Snap to George, looking to throw it. He's got time. He's going to throw it down the sideline. He's got a man. Oh, picked off. The safety came over the top. What a nice play by the Titans. And he is still on his feet and finally tackled around the 45. Boy, what a great read that time by the safety.
Yeah. Man, what a great job. He's playing that deep safety. George thought he had one-on-one coverage. He just fields that ball beautifully.
As Vantonio Wilkerson with the pick. And a nice return will have the Titans out to the 44. So the first turnover for the Mustangs, that was a big one for South Garland.
Oh, man, you got to love that one. That was over-the-shoulder catch like that, looking back. That was beautiful.
So let's see if that sparks some momentum in the Titans. The handoff to Romero coming to the right side. And boy, gets back to the line of scrimmage, but that is all as the left side of that defensive line for.
There he is. He's patrolling that middle of the field.
He's had a nice first quarter, hasn't he?
Again, he's 6'1", 225, and he's just a junior.
There's a snap. Straight up the middle. That's a design quarterback draw. He's going to have a first down.
Oh, yeah. Now, I liked what he did right there. He used the referee to block Brunswick.
Nice job there by Ramon Franco. Again, it was designed. You'll see him take one step back and then take off.
Yeah, find that lane. Watch, he uses the umpire to block Brunswick right there. Just enough to pick the first down up.
So the Titans move into Mustang territory as we're inside of a minute to go here in the first quarter. Well, of course, all of this set up by the interception by Wilkerson.
Got to blitz up the middle.
Well, a quick pitch out to Romero. He's got some room out here. Picks up a good block. Number 10, Diego Tenorio, the wide receiver. Boy, had a great block that time to really spring the receiver, number 22.
Beautiful play. It was a blitz straight up the middle. So what do? You run right outside of the blitz. Like you said, number 10, he just made a great block, Tenorio, out there on the outside, just enough to spring it. They pick up about 8.5 yards.
Yeah, they're going to let the clock run out here. As there's an 8-second differential between the play clock and the game clock, so they're going to let it run out, and we're going to head to the second quarter of play. So I'll tell you what, the Mustangs jump out to the 21-0 lead. The Titans now driving. We'll be back after these messages on GRS TV. Back at Homer V. Johnson Stadium. There's a look at the home side right there.
Yeah, it's packed. You know, it was homecoming, and they were announcing who's going to win homecoming queen and all that at the beginning of the game. Just a lot of fun activities out there. A lot of dreams. They were all talking about what they're going to do after they graduate high school and what college they're going to go to, or just a lot of early dreams by these young students.
And they like what they see so far as the Mustangs up 21-0 in the first quarter. Just now starting the second. That ball's tipped and picked off. Boy, that was almost an interception. I believe that was number 0 for the Mustangs, Ivory Chester, that I thought was going to have it there momentarily, but it comes off of him into the air and gets picked off by his safety. Watch this play right here, right there.
Right there, and then Dillard's right there to catch it. Very nice job. That's what you call bingo. He takes off running. That ball was thrown really in a tight spot.
Boy, so a turnover here by the Titans and another nice drive. Again, they, somewhat grabbed momentum away from the Mustangs with that interception, but unfortunately for them, the turnover right back to Sachse, and Sachse back to work on offense.
Yeah, and they had something going running the ball as well. Just couldn't, when you have that mistake. But again, they controlled the offense, controlled the time and the clock.
So that quick pass out to Santana Quinn. Again, they've got loose coverage. You can see the corner there at the top of your screen. He's playing off about 7-8 yards off the ball. So, the Mustangs can do that all night if they want to. There's the quick throw out. Again, a swing pass. New running back on the field makes the catch. That's number 27, Keandre Little. And he's going to have nice yardage into Titan territory.
They've been able to do that quite a bit. Now, that's the running back again. They look downfield, and then he just tosses it out to his running back running. And outside, he starts inside, and then he just kind of slips out there and hides for a second. And then George can find him when all the defense has moved back off of him. Here it comes again to the other side, and he had him. He just threw a bullet.
Yeah, led him a little too far that time. The pass is incomplete, and as you said, Bobby, he had a lot of room out there to run. So the incompletion sets up a 2nd down and 10. Again, just underway here in the second quarter. Mustangs on top 21-0 with the ball.
Yeah, one of the linebackers is going to have to be responsible for the running back because he's just getting out there and just by himself.
Deep pass to Lockett. Boy, just out of his reach down the sideline. Boy, if he puts just a little more air under that pass, that is a touchdown for Lockett, but just overthrown. And Titans have a chance to force a 4th down here if they can have a good defensive play on 3rd.
Oh, just right out of the reach. George would like to have that one back.
So 3rd down and long here for the Mustangs. There's the snap. He's got time, throws it across the middle to Rothrock. That catch is made right in that bubble, and he is able to pick up the 1st down all the way down to the 21 for a gain of 22.
Yeah, he's playing that slot receiver. He just does just a scissor route right down the middle. Boom, finds the window.
There's a snap. George throws it out again. Catch made by Santana Quinn, and it's going to be taken out of bounds. A penalty flag by the linesman there, so we may see a face mask call here.
Number 15, Marlon Choice in on the defense. There was a flag on the play.
Personal foul. Face mask. Number 4 of the offense. 15 yards from the spot of the foul. Still 1st down.
Yeah, you don't see that very often because they try to do the stiff arm into the face. But if you grab a hold of the face mask like that, there it is. Yeah, he's got it.
So the face mask call against the offense. And like you said, Bobby, it's very rare that you see that, but the foul was made by the Mustangs. That's going to set them back 15 yards, set up a 1st down around 20.
Bubble screen.
Lockett with the catch there. He splits those defenders and picks up nice yardage. He's going to get the penalty yardage back and gain about 4 more, so it's going to set up 2nd down and 6, but a nice play that time, just the quick pass to Lockett.
Yeah, it's just a little bubble screen. So he's got his receivers out there blocking for him. Boy, he's hard to bring down.
Second down and 6 to go here for the Mustangs. Here's a snap. George looking. He's going to throw it to the back corner of the end zone. The catch, is it made? I think it is. Touchdown, Sachse.
Wow. Santana Quinn. That's a beautiful throw. His 11th catch of the year, 4th touchdown of the year. Oh, wow. Just leave just enough room. All hands, no bobble.
Unsportsmanlike conduct. Number 15 of the defense. That's his first unsportsmanlike towards disqualification of the game.
Boy, to add insult to injury, the defender there on the play gets a personal foul penalty, so that's going to give the Mustangs 15 yards on the kickoff. But just a beautiful throw from George to Santana Quinn. You can't throw it any better than that. The only question, as we know, is was he going to be able to stay in bounds? And he did get that 1 foot on
the extra point. Half the distance to the goal.
All right, so they won't get the penalty yardage on the kick. They're going to go ahead and accept it here. And so they move it half the distance to the goal and keep the extra point unit on the field.
Yeah, I don't know what help that does for you unless you want to go for it here. But if you're going to kick an extra point, it doesn't do much. But, man, Quinn being able to leave his quarterback enough room to throw it out there to the edge was very nice. You got to leave him room so you can catch it. And he did that.
Kick is up, and that kick is good. So the Mustangs have had the ball 4 times. They have scored on all 4 possessions. We've got 9:49 remaining in the half. Our score, Sachse 28, South Garland nothing. We'll be back after these messages. Cheerleaders as we come back after the touchdown. I'll tell you what, excited already here in the first half, 28-0. The Mustangs with the lead. Again, looking to improve to 6-0 with 2 games to go. And for the Mustangs, Bobby, you know, they've really got all the tough games out of the way. They do have Wiley left on the schedule, but they've already beaten the other two, the other 2 of the top 4 teams right now in Garland and Wiley East.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
They are looking to run the table and be 8-0, in district play 8-2 overall. And
they're looking in full form too. They're doing really a nice job. Brendan George looks like he's just throwing the ball. He's seeing the field real well, and his receivers are, man, they're just outstanding.
Kick goes out of bounds. Obviously don't want to get ahead of ourselves here, but that's certainly what Sachse's looking at, is running the table and being 8-2.
Kick out of bounds. The ball will be placed at the 30-yard line. First down, South Garland.
So the penalty yardage after the kick out of bounds will be marked off. Give the Titans a 1st and 10 at the 30, and offense back on the field. You know, the Titans offense has done some good things tonight, Bobby. The turnovers obviously are what's hurting them in this game.
Absolutely. We were talking about the time of possession. It looks like they've been doing really well between the 30s. They're getting from the 30 to the 30 very nice, and then they had a couple of turnovers.
And the ball off, trying to get outside. Boy, and I tell you, you never want to go backwards trying to outrun somebody. He's going to lose 2 yards on that play.
Yeah, Sachse is so fast. Their defense can get there in a hurry. If you're going, that's why we're saying you got to run upfield, up the middle on Sachse. You see all the guys just pursuing to the ball. It's hard to outrun them all.
So loss of 2 on the play. 2nd down and 12 coming up now for the Titans. There's a snap rolling to the right. He's just going to tuck it and run. And he's going to get about 7 yards out of the deal. So it's going to set up 3rd down and 5 after the quarterback runs out of bounds.
There you go. Just get out there, follow your running back. Running back makes 2 good blocks right there, Romero, and that's what springs him for the 7-yarder.
So 3rd down and 4 coming up here for the Titans. They've got to get to the 40-yard line to pick up the 1st down. Play clock down to 3.
So
There's the
snap
snap. Quarterback fakes the pitch. Boy, nice play. Then he cuts it out of bounds, or out towards the out of bounds. And a nice run by the quarterback. Bobby, did you see that? He faked the pitch.
Yeah, nice. It makes your defensive end make a choice right there. That's what springs it. Just a very nice play design. And Franco makes them miss. That's what you do. It's a good job right there by making that fake pitch.
So once again, the Titans in Mustang territory. There's the handoff up the middle to Romero. Good pickup there on first down. He's going to gain about 5 yards.
Yeah, these big offensive line, I think if you can keep going up the middle, there's some big guys up there. We're talking about Plattis and Langford and Sierra. Barron. Those guys are big, and they can move the pile if you can get up behind them.
Second down and 5 for the Titans. Again, this is the third time that the Titans have been in Mustang territory in this game, but no points. Quarterback pulls it out around the right end, down the sideline, cuts it back in. And finally tackled around the 15. So they have found something here with that option play.
Franco is hiding the ball really well. Right there, he just hides it, makes that defensive end go to the running back. He shows the speed out there. Man, that's a great play too. Franco's doing a great job hiding the ball.
So 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line of the Mustangs. So the Titans in the red zone here. As we approach 7 minutes remaining in the first half. There's the snap. He's going to pitch it this time. Oh no, they lost it. Goes out of bounds, however, and there's going to be a loss of 2 on the play. So we'll have a little bit of a late pitch there. I'm not sure the running back thought it was coming to him, and he's just not able to keep it.
They're still tricking that defensive end right there. He doesn't know who to go to. Franco holds the ball just a little long, and by the time he pitches it, it just gets a little wild. But they've got a great idea going.
So loss of 3 on the play will temporarily stop the momentum here. There's the snap, 3-step drop, screen pass, boy, and tipped away once again. That's the second tipped ball there at the line of scrimmage. This time number 47 with the play, Corey Bennett, the senior.
Yeah, they had a full blitz. Well, look at them all coming. There's like 8 guys coming, so it is a perfect time to throw that. The play design, the play call was good. You just got to be able to step in front of somebody just long enough, your quarterback, to get the ball out there to his receiver. But that was a great play design. Perfect timing as well. It just got blocked and knocked down. Great defensive play.
3rd down 13 here. They're going to run the quarterback keeper there. Boy, and he cuts it back. Look at this. He's going to score. Touchdown, Titans.
Wow, I thought he was going to be tackled right there at the left side. Right here, watch this. He just makes a miss right there. And then after that, it's just vision on the field and get a good block from your receiver. And all of a sudden, you're walking into the end zone. Just a nice job of Franco, that whole drive.
Well, it sure was. And, he's got a little speed as well. So Franco set to kick the extra point as well. So your quarterback's also going to be your kicker here. There's the snap and hold. The kick is up. Kick looks good, and it is good. So Titans on the board. We've got 7:04 remaining here in the half. Our score, Sachse 28, South Garland 7. We'll be back after these messages on GRS TV. back here at Homer B. Johnson Stadium. The Titans on the board. They've cut into the Mustang lead. It's 28-7. Look at the fans there for the Mustangs on homecoming night.
Big 70-yard drive by the Titans. I mean, that was a beautiful, methodical drive. Something to be proud about.
Rothrock takes the return at around the 15-yard line, cuts to the left side. He's going to be tackled around the 40. And yeah, Bobby, exactly. You know, again, the Titan offense has not had a problem thus far in the first half moving the ball. As I mentioned earlier, you know, they've been in Mustang territory 3 times now.
That's right.
Turnovers have hurt them, obviously, in this first half, but that last drive, a really good one, and especially, you know, the quarterback had a really nice play there.
Well, and their first drive didn't end in a turnover, but it was a personal foul that dropped them back 15 yards, and they couldn't recover, but that was on the 30-yard line itself.
So good things out of the Titan offense. Now they just need the defense to step up here and keep the Mustangs from scoring. Again, they have scored on every possession here in the game so far.
Yeah, and this is the play that's been killing them, is this just a little bubble route to their running backs or whatever. Everybody's in coverage, and they just slip somebody out to the sideline and throw it out there. This one right here, this is just hurting them because there's nobody out there to get them.
It's Kendrick Hanks on the reception there. And just got to correct myself, Bobby. Of course, they've scored on all but one possession.
Just getting out there, sending one of their guys out into the flats, and just tossing it over there to him, and just there's nobody out there. Before they touch him, they're getting 10 to 15 yards.
First and 10 for the Mustangs. There's a snap. George looking to throw it. He's got all sorts of time. He's going to throw it towards the end zone. And is that catch made? I don't believe he was able to get a foot down. That was Lockett with the reception, but just a little too far and could not get that 1 foot in.
Wow. Boy, he's got a great arm. I mean, Brandon George is sitting back there, makes this throw off his back foot. He's having to throw up high over his foot and just all the way to the back of the end zone. Oh, nope, got to get a foot down. Oh, he does drag that back one.
Yeah, that was close.
Yeah.
I think that front foot was down first, so out of bounds, and that's why they called him out of bounds. There's another swing pass. This time to Ridge. He's got some running room out here down the sideline. It's going to be a first down. Mustangs at the 11.
Yeah, I think the Titans are going to have to get somebody to cover the running back that's dropping out of the backfield, because that's what's hurting them. Their inside game has been really good. They've just not been able to contain the outside, and they're just going to have to put somebody just on him. Just follow the running back wherever he goes.
So another first down for the Mustangs just outside the 10-yard line. George looking to throw it. He's going to throw it back. That's that wide receiver screen. Lockett breaks 2 tackles, still pushing. He's going to go into the end zone for a touchdown.
Ooh. That is some type of run after the catch right there. They have the coverage on him. Breaks 1 tackle, 2 tackles, 3 tackles, 4 tackles. He said, that's easy. That's easy. Man, what an athlete.
The 6'2", 175-pound junior. There's the extra point attempt. It is up and good. Bobby, why don't we just keep it here and talk a little bit about what we've seen. There's Kalik Lockett there after that touchdown catch. And you can see right there, you know, with the frame that he's got and the skills that he has, you know, why he's going to be playing on Saturday. So one of the, you know, higher rated recruits here in the area, and you can really see it there. You know, he's going to fill out a little bit, gain a little bit of weight once he gets to college, but very dangerous receiver, and you can see why.
Yeah, absolutely. He's big, he's fast, he knows how to run routes, he's got vision, and he can catch the ball really well. So you can see why people are looking at him. Big recruits are looking at him. He's just a junior, has a whole other year.
Yeah, another year to develop it. Well, I tell you what a good answer there by the Mustangs. Again, the Titans, you know, answered a Mustang score with one of their own, you know, kind of cut into the lead. But, boy, all of the momentum, again, you know, kind of pulled out with that Mustang offense as they were able to drive down the field and score their 5th touchdown here of this first half. Really difficult to recover from those. Here comes the kick. It is a high end-over-end kick. It's going to be taken at the 24. They're going to return it. No fair catch called. Well, he may have lost the ball, too. I think he got it back, but they're going to tackle him right around the 28-yard line, and that's where the Titans will start 1st and 10.
Yeah, a lot of times they'll fair catch that one, but we haven't seen that. They're like, hey, might as well take off running. If you can catch it, you can run it, go for it.
So let's see the Titan offense come back on the field. Again, they just scored on a 70-yard drive on that last possession. So let's see if their offense can keep things going here. Boy, I've been impressed. I'm sure you have too, Bobby, with the quarterback, Ramon Franco. He really looks good in this game. He's going to keep it again. Come outside. Boy, this time he's tracked down from behind, however, by number 47, Corey Bennett.
Yeah, Bennett said, hey, I've seen this enough where you fake the ball and all that, and then you take off running. Watch him. He tracks him down from the defensive end spot. Very interesting. And usually they are able to force you back inside, but not also track you down. That just shows you the athleticism of 47.
2nd down, 11 here for the Titans. There's a snap. A straight handoff, but the ball is loose on the turf. Still no signal as of yet. And they're going to say the Titans have maintained possession, so it's going to be 3rd down. Boy, I didn't pick that up, Bobby, right off. He obviously tried to hand it off here, but I think maybe tried to pull the ball out.
Yep, that's exactly what happened. There it is, just laying on the ground. Nobody knows where it's at. I think Franco was able to get in there and pick it up.
Running back Romero, as you said, Bobby, he felt like the quarterback had it. He was going to block.
Yeah, you know, that's what we were talking about. When you play that run RPO, a lot of times somebody will hold on to it, or they have to learn to not hold on to it.
But nice little throw out there, and that was another one where dangerously close to being past the line of scrimmage, but he just kind of floats one out there. That catch is made by number 12 of the Titans, Mariano Flores, and let's watch this here. The 26 is the line of scrimmage, and yeah, he's at the 25, so just gets it away in time.
Yeah, I love the way he kept his eyes down the field while he was running, because most of the time if they start running like that, they don't see their receivers, but a lot of times that defensive back will come up to stop the quarterback, and then you can just toss it over his head, and that's what he did. That's a flag football play, man. That is beautiful.
4th down and 1. The Titans going to keep the offense on the field here, trailing by 28, and they're going to call their final timeout of the half as the play clock was down to 0. So we'll take a quick break. We've got 2:43 remaining in the half.
South Garland.
Our score, Sachse 35, South Garland 7. Back at Homer B. Johnson Stadium, the Titans with a 4th down and 1. They're looking to throw it out. Oh, and he could not hold on to the ball. Boy, he was looking for number 12. Once again, Mariano Flores, a nice play call there, Bobby. The receiver just not able to hang on to it.
Yeah, and actually number 7, Michael Johnson, was all by himself, right behind. He was sitting out there about the 35 just by himself. Oh, lost opportunity right there. Great play design, though. You had 2 receivers over there. He chose one, Makes a good toss to him, just couldn't hold on to it.
So the Mustangs take over 1st and 10 at the Titan 37-yard line. So a big test here for the Titan defense. They've got to hold the Mustangs out of the end zone. There's a quick throw out. Catch is made and a 10-yard gain to number 3. That's Fabian Ibarra. And Bobby, again, the corners just, they've got that loose coverage and they're, off about 8-9 yards.
Yeah.
They're just inviting Sachse to throw.
Yeah, they're just doing a little 6-yard turnaround. And by the time that ball gets out there to them, they've already picked up 5, 10, 15 yards.
Yeah, again, take a look there at the top of your screen. You can see the cornerback up there about 8 yards off.
Yeah, they're the same distance basically as a safety.
George has all day to throw, throws it across the middle. Boy, an attempt at a one-handed catch there. Not able to come up with it, number 9, Kendrick Hanks. That would have been a highlight reel play.
Oh, yeah.
Well, George has all day to throw.
Watch him see him coming through the middle. Ugh. It was good coverage by number 33 out there, closing out the lane, so it wasn't very easy for him to see.
There's a snap. George with time again, throws it toward the sideline. Oh, and just in and out of the hands of Rothrock. That is a tough throw as well because you're throwing all the way across the field. And
yeah, 25 yards at least.
yeah, penalty flag comes out late here. You're going to have probably some kind of a personal foul coming up.
After the play, personal foul, 71 of the offense, 15 yards from the previous spike, 4th down.
So the penalty will go against the Mustangs, and that's going to move it back 15 yards.
Well, this is where they're going to probably throw that little screen out there to their running back, so you're going to have to figure out a way to bring a safety down.
Correction, 3rd down.
Somebody's got to come up and cover that running back because I'm sure that's what they're fixing to do here.
3rd down, 25 to go. Again, that was a post-possession play. That's why you see the penalty yardage marked off, and it is 3rd down after the incomplete pass. Here comes the throw down the sideline. One-on-one coverage, looking for Lockett.
Oh, good coverage right there.
Yeah, it was number 8 for the Titans, Brennan Borner.
Yes, very nice job by the junior. Staying shoulder to shoulder with him all the way down the field. Looks back, perfect coverage right there. Great job.
So 4th down, the Mustangs looks like keep the offense on the field. 4th and 25, you may see the quarterback punt this one away. There we're going to know. Looks like they're going to run a play. Got a screen set up. They got to get 25 yards. Got some blockers up front. Oh, and he breaks the tackle down the sideline. Penalty flag comes out. That is a touchdown momentarily. But I think we're going to have an illegal block here or a holding call against the Mustang offense, and that will negate the touchdown.
Holding, 14 of the offense, 10 yards from the spot of foul, still 4th down.
So it will be 4th down remaining. They got one of the receivers for holding downfield, but boy, nice play call here. And again, it's hard to pick up 25 yards, and he did it. See a missed tackle there.
Haggett just finds the lane and is able to get all the way down the field. I never saw the hold, but it must have been right around the 8 to 10 yard line.
So the penalty yardage marked off from where the holding occurred sets up a 4th down and 13. So, of course, we saw 4th and 25. The Sachse Mustangs went for it, so they're obviously going to keep the offense on the field on a 4th and 13, it looks like, and they're going to use their first timeout to talk about things.
Timeout, Sachse. First timeout of the half.
Their first charge timeout of the half. Let's take a break with them. 1:52 remaining. 35-7 Mustangs on top. Still excited here. 4th down, and they are going to bring the field goal unit on. This is going to be a 45-yard attempt from the right hash. The kick is up.
Oh!
This one may be returned, by the way. Oh, they're going to say stepped out of the back of the end zone. The Titans had a man there. He caught it right at the back of the end zone, and guess who that was, Bobby? That was the quarterback, number 9, Ramon Franco, but apparently stepped out of bounds as he caught that.
Well, it was on target. It was right there. Up.
Oh.
Let's see. Where's that other foot go? Hey.
I don't
think he did either.
I don't either. Great shot there. Our end zone camera.
You got a minute and 43 till halftime, so the Titans really need to hold the ball this entire minute 43. They can't give it back to Sachse.
Yeah, they have no timeouts remaining in the half as well, so one of those conundrums because they've done most of their damage, of course, on the ground, but with no timeouts, it'll keep the clock moving unless they can get out of bounds. Well, the handoff up the middle goes for nothing. This is going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. So the Mustangs go ahead and call their second timeout.
I think it was a flag on.
Personal foul. Face mask. 43 in the defense. 15 yards from the spot of the foul. Automatic first down.
Yeah, so they do get the personal foul. I thought I saw one of the Mustang coaches signaling for timeout, but yeah, they got a face mask here. And Bobby, I got to tell you, as we saw that replay, didn't look to me like he got the face mask. Looked like he grabbed him up around the shoulder pad.
Shoulder pads, yeah.
Timekeeper, the clock will start on the snap.
So the Titans maybe caught another break there, but they'll take it. First down and 10 now at the 43-yard line. No charge timeout to the Mustangs there, so they still got 2 remaining here in the first half. There's a high snap. They're going to hand it off once again to Romero up the middle, and a gain of about 6 yards. They're going to have to get it to the line in a hurry. Clock continuing to run, 1:26 and counting. Nice gain of 7.
Yeah, just straight up the middle. This is what we've talked about. This is where they've really made most of their gains, right up the middle. They just subbed Nico Ward's in, 6'1", 220-pound sophomore, that tight end, that defensive end spot.
Another handoff up the middle. He's going to be short of the first down by a yard, so the clock's going to continue to run. We are inside of a minute to go. Come on, Titans, got to get up and go here. 3rd down and short for South Garland. But not seeming to be in much of a hurry here. Boy, very interesting. As we are already down to 30 seconds.
Yeah.
3rd down and 1. There's the snap. Quarterback going to try to keep it. He's going to be thrown down. And again, they have no timeouts remaining, so the clock continues to run. When again, South Garland looks like they're in no hurry.
Yeah, they're going to let the play clock just go out and go to halftime, it looks like, for sure.
Yeah, I agree, Bobby. It's going to be 4th down, and they're just going to be content with going into half here. Interesting. So there is the horn. We have come to the end of one half of play here at Homer B. Johnson Stadium with our score, the Sachse Mustangs 35, the South Garland Titans 7. We'll be back after halftime.
Vasquez, and Royal Legacy President Anna Benegas. Our dance officers are Junior Lieutenant Allison Wu, Junior Lieutenant Natalia Gutierrez, First Lieutenant Senior Alayla Jackson, and on the 50th yard line, your Royal Legacy Captain, Senior Ifioma Alika. The Legacies and Director would like to congratulate our Spirit Dancer of the Week, Melissa Castillo. The Royal Legacies would like to dedicate tonight's performance to all those who have been affected by breast cancer. We admire your strength and honor you tonight. Tonight, the award-winning Royal Legacies will perform a Phil Streamer routine to Love Runs Out, arranged by Joe Murphy. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for your award-winning Royal Legacies. The Royal Legacies are under the direction of Team Royal.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The South Garland High School Visual and Performing Arts Department is proud to present the award-winning Titan Band. The band is under the field direction of drum majors Vanessa Garcia, Equal Drama, percussion captain Aubrey Linwood, color guard officers Jackson Restio, Nixie Blanco, President Nikki Suarez, and Vice President Ruby Roman and Jonathan Mahet. Band member of the week is Brian Nava. Section of the week is the Low Brass. We want to dedicate this performance to all the breast cancer warriors and survivors and anyone else that has been affected by breast cancer. We proudly present our 2023 Division I winning contest, Escape the Nightmare, featuring the musical Wayfaring Stranger, 160 BPO from Angels and Demons, and Ballet Suite number 4, and Medea's Dance Love Vision. Titan Band would like to recognize our VAPA directors, Joe Pinarelli and Michelle Coleman, Superintendent Ricardo Lopez, Principal Dr. Adrian Day, and the rest of the administration of South Valley, as well as the GISD Board of Trustees. We also want to wish the Saxon Heights High Band to up at the area. The South Garland High Band is under the direction of Jim Lewis, James Simmons, Miguel Pimentel, Ashley Ramos, and Michelle Martinez. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, your 2023 South Garland Titan Band.
Ladies and gentlemen, the pride of Sachse High School, your national champion, Sweepsters Field Team will take the field for your halftime entertainment. The Sweepsters starters are sophomore starters, Tegan Scott, junior starters, Miss Ivy Carter, junior starters, Caroline Hall, and high starters, Stacey Harris. The Sweepsters officers are Junior Lieutenant Jennifer Wynn, Junior Lieutenant Hayden Gibson, Senior Lieutenant Carmen Quinn, our First Lieutenant Michaela Mathis, and in the center, your two-time captain Emma Upchurch. Tonight, the Sweepsters will perform our homecoming halftime routine to Magnificent Seven. The Sachse High School Mustang Band is proud to present for your halftime entertainment our entire 2023 UIL Contest Show, Coloring Silence. On the page, punctuation performs its grammatical function, but in the mind of the reader, it does more than that. It tells the reader how to hum the tune. Tonight, under the field direction of Bella Bennett, Caleb Elliott, Natalie Gitko, Samantha Jones, and Lily Abbas, the band will perform Paint It Black, The Typewriter, Hide and Seek, and the 1812 Overture. Directors is great Holly Taylor, Jordan Hayes, Brett Ryan, Garrett Tucker, and Sue Manowis. The color guard director is Megan Benavides. The band would like to thank the band boosters and the Sachse High School and GISD administration for all their help and support this year. The Mustang Band Freshman of the Week is Alejandro Cisneros. The Mustang Band Section of the Week is The Battery. Leaders and team members with The Battery are Chaplain Asher Sines, Logistics Coordinator Casey Higgins, Section Leaders Logan Blankenship and Drew Wood. The drum captain is Logan Blankenship. And now, ladies and gentlemen, your Sachse High School Mustang Band. these innovative programs and find the right fit for your student. At GISD, it's your choice and it's your journey. Once again, that's November the 2nd from 5 to 8 at the Curtis Caldwell Center.
Back for the start of the third quarter here at Homer B. Johnson Stadium. Our halftime score, the Sachse Mustangs 35, the South Garland Titans 7. Pretty good first half for the Mustangs, especially on offense, Bobby. Let's take a look at some of our first half highlights. Both teams coming out on the field here at Homer B. Johnson Stadium. Boy, beautiful night for football. Obviously, mid-October here, getting into the later stages of October. We were in the 80s today. The weather is simply beautiful. Homecoming night for the Mustangs. Yeah, packed house. First play of the game here for the Mustangs. Where you see Haygood go down the sideline on the swing pass 95. George right here. He's got to throw toward the end zone. Watch Santana Quinn. The nice footwork there to get that 1 foot down in the end zone for another touchdown. Wow, what a beautiful play. Titans points came on this play right here by the quarterback, Franco. Boy, he had a big night. He also kicked the extra point, so he's accounted for all 7 of the points for the Titans. And George with another pass here. A couple of nice moves by Khalik Lockett into the end zone. Sachse crowd fired up as their team looking good in that first half. Was a big first half, as we mentioned. We'll talk a little bit about the stats here in a moment. We just had the kick as well from the Titans, and boy, nice return by Robbie Rothrock, really down the sideline. So first down and 10 here for the Mustangs. Getting 35-7 the lead here. They're going to start at the Titan 41. Play action there, boy. Looking for number 9 on that play. And just in and out of the hands of the receiver. But nice play action there. The first play action I've seen tonight out of the Mustang offense.
Yeah, it was nice. He just does a little nail route, a 5-yard, and then there, just Hagood's able to bounce outside, use his speed, make some things happen. Picks up about 16.
So first and 10 here for the Mustangs at the 22 of the Titans, just underway here at Homer B. Johnson Stadium. Another handoff to Hagood coming around the right side this time and tries to split 2 defenders, gets up ended after a nice gain of about 8. New quarterback in the game for Sachse as well. There's the snap. Going to hand it off once again. Little with a big hole up the left side.
Gone.
He's going to go untouched into the end zone for a touchdown. Boy, Keandre Little, back-to-back carries there. And that second one, Bobby, he goes untouched.
Boy, just broke it, and his speed, there was no one going to catch him.
Boy, so the Mustangs, again, 2 possessions here in the second half, and they score not even 5 minutes here into the third quarter. And again, we talked about the Garland game, and Sachse so far looking just like they did in the second half of that game. The extra point attempt is up and good for Little. Good to see him with his hands on the football and scores that touchdown. We'll just keep it here. 7:12 remaining in the third quarter. But yeah, they we talked about it earlier. Garland jumped out to that 17-0 lead, and Sachse scored right before half to make it 17-7 at half. But in that second half, scored 50 unanswered. They really asserted themselves, and they're doing the same here early here.
That's right. They averaged 45 points a game. Right here, just untouched, big-time blocks by this big offensive line, and it was a sprint race.
Well, nice run by Little there, and he's got nice yardage as well. Sachse offense continues to roll here as they're approaching 500 total yards of offense. Little actually, by virtue of that run, we've talked about the great night that Brendan Haygood has had.
Yeah.
But Little is the leading rusher now for the Mustangs after just those 2 carries. 2 carries, 47 yards, and the touchdown. Haygood's got 4 carries, 34 yards, and a touchdown.
Yeah, that's what happens when you break one. But Haygood's got a pass for 95 yards. So
he does. Two catches, 116 yards, and a touchdown. So as you mentioned, 150 yards total offense for Haygood and 2 scores. So we saw the kick there and a return by number 27 once again for the Titans. He's going to be out close to the 40. They're going to mark him down around the 38, it looks like. And the Titan offense comes back on the field.
Fans are having fun. I mean, it's good when your team's winning, and a lot of people come out and watch the games when your team wins.
Oh, no doubt.
And Sachse has a packed house here.
We've talked a little bit about Brendan George as well. Bobby, as of right now, unofficially, 18 of 28 in the game for 359 yards, 4 touchdowns, and that 1 lone interception in the first quarter. But, boy, pretty good numbers when you got 359 yards. Of course, he's out of the game now, so that's going to end his night, it looks like. But, boy, 359 yards in a game is pretty good. First down carry there for the quarterback on that quarterback keeper round in. He's going to pick up 3 yards. Here's a look at it on the RPO.
And number 17, Jackson King.
Yeah, Brendan George, though, as you talk about that, it's not that he's just having a good game. He's been doing it all season, and he's got a laser of an arm, and he's got really good decisions when he does throw the ball. He sees the field well.
There's a snap. quick throw out on play action. Catch is made. Going to be about a yard shy of the first down marker, it looks like. That's number 10 with that catch for South Garland, Diego Tenorio. Nice throw by Franco.
Yeah, that's a nice hands catch right there with a defender all over him. It's Quintus Ellis on the tackle.
3rd down and 1 as we approach the halfway mark here of the 3rd quarter. There's your snap. Quarterback going to keep it. He's in trouble. He's going to go down.
Yeah, that's Nico Ward's coming in, 6'1", 220, defensive lineman. Again, a sophomore showing his presence. Woo. Gets in there fast.
What a nice play by that young man. And 4th down and 7 now. The Titans going to punt this one away.
Or are they?
Yeah, good point.
We know this punter loves to take off. He sees a certain formation, he's going to run.
Mustangs send Robbie Rothrock back to return it. It is a low line drive kick. Fair catch called for and made by Rothrock at the 30. And that's where the Mustangs will take over 1st and 10.
Nice punt downfield by number 9, Ramon Franco.
There's a look at the cheerleaders there for the Mustangs. Well, it's been a wonderful night for them so far here early in the 3rd quarter. Big lead on homecoming night again. Looking to move to 6-0 in district play with only 2 games remaining after tonight. Got Wiley, I believe, coming up next week.
Wiley and then North. Wiley's 4-1.
We'll talk a little bit about the standings here a little bit as well. As you see, the handoff goes to number 8. Well, gets pushed out of bounds. That is Josh Ridge in the game. And again, this running game starting to pick it up now for the Mustangs.
Yeah, that offensive line is just wearing people down. You see big 68. And they're all just working so hard down there, creating great lanes for these running backs.
First and 10, just shy of midfield for the Mustangs. Here's your snap. Going to fake the handoff. Quarterback's going to throw it. Just kind of throws it away, it looked like. And by the way, we talked about the new quarterback. That's is Kendrick Hanks. Yeah, in a quarterback, taking over after those first 2 drives in the 3rd quarter for the Mustangs. So Hanks, your new quarterback. And that time, Bobby, it looked like he was really just throwing that one away.
Well, he's such an athlete, and he thinks he can do anything with the ball. And he takes off running. He sees somebody out there. He thought he might toss it to him. It just didn't make it, but he's a great athlete. We'll see a lot of that with him.
Well, here he comes with a pass attempt. He's just going to take off with it. He's going to pick up a 1st down and then get taken down at around the 39-yard line of South Garland, but that's enough to move the chains.
Yeah, it's Jariah Kaufman making the tackle there. See him right there as safety. He's the one that has to come over and get Hanks. Just runs right to him. Makes a good solid tackle.
So 1st and 10 for the Mustangs. Clock continues to run. There's a snap. New quarterback in the game. He's going to hand off to Josh Ridge, however. Ridge is going to pick up about 7 more. They're going to mark him down around the 32-yard line. But as we said, new quarterback in the game. That's number 19, Chase Thomas. So the 3rd quarterback used here in the game by the Mustangs.
Gaining 8 on the play at 2nd and 2.
There's a snap, looking to throw it. It throws it. Boy, a dangerous throw there, but the catch is made. That was number 3, Fabian Ibarra with the catch. And
that was a nice, patient throw. He was sitting there waiting. Watch him just waiting, watching it. Woo! It was almost broke in front of, but great hands. Makes a great catch. Scoots in for a 1st down.
1st down Mustangs at the South Garland 23-yard line. Inside of 3 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. Sachse in control right now, 49-7. Send a man in motion. They're going to hand the ball off to the right side. Breaking through is number 8. That is Ridge once again. He's going to pick up about 8 more.
Tackle made by his counterpart, number 8, Brendan Boner.
Just a straight handoff. But again, look at those linemen pull and making traps blocks. Good tackle right there by number 8, Brendan Borner.
Mustangs over 500 yards of total offense now in the game, and they are approaching the end zone once again. Second down and a long 2. They're going to hand off to Ridge, coming outside to the left, being chased. Breaks the tackle, still on his feet, coming back to the right side. Boy, almost escaped. Now, penalty flag came out late as well. He's going to pick up about 2 yards, set up 3rd and short, but we will check the flag sitting at around the 10.
Now, that defense, man, they were just hanging on for dear life. Got that jersey and was not going to let it go.
Waiting for the call here by the referee.
Block in the back. Number 4 of the offense. 10 yards from the end of the run. Replay, second down.
So that penalty going to be called against the Mustangs for blocking the back. That's going to set it back 10 yards and set up a second down and 12 now. Ball spotted right at the 25-yard line of the Titans. There's a snap. Quarterback going to roll out to his right. He's just going to tuck it and run. He's got some room. Taking off his feet inside the 10 at around the 8-yard line. There's a big gain of about 15 yards for the quarterback, number 19, Chase Thomas.
That was a designed run. He has a big offensive line right there, finds a lane and just shoots through it. He's got some speed on him. 5'11", 200 pounds.
So first and goal for the Mustangs. There's a snap, handoff to Ridge, coming outside to the right. Boy, nice tackle, number 22 for the Titans, Rodrigo Romero. Going both ways here for South Garland, and no gain on the play.
Boom, just a nice tackle right there. Get low, grab the legs. That's how they teach it.
Yeah, actually lost 2 yards back to the 10, so second and goal now from the 10. Potentially the final play of the third quarter here. Quarterback keeper to the left side, and the Mustangs tackle him for a gain of only about 3. And again, probably the final play here of the third quarter as the clock down to 5.
See Kaufman coming through there playing that linebacker. Boom, makes a great stop.
So we have come to the end of the third quarter of play here. South Garland trying to hold tight here against the Mustangs, but the Mustangs in control, 49-7. We'll be back after these messages. Start of the fourth quarter here at Homer B. Johnson Stadium gives us an opportunity to take a look at our district standings. So here we go, Bobby. District 9-6A. You can see the Mustangs firmly on top of district play here at 5-0, 5-2 overall. But boy, look at right below Sachse. You've got 2 teams at 4-1. You've got Garland sitting at 4-2, and then you've got 3 teams right now with 4 losses. So kind of jumbled up there in the middle. But with about 2 weeks to go, we're starting to see some separation really from the very top, and then, of course, those teams with 4 losses there towards the bottom.
Wiley and Naaman Forest is playing right now, though, and it is a very tight game. So, Wiley loses that game, it can change things around.
3rd and goal here for the Mustangs. There's the throw toward the end zone, and boy, just miscommunication. It looked like the receiver had an inside curl that time, Bobby, but the quarterback was looking outside, so that pass falls incomplete.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. I thought it might have gotten blocked, or his arm may have been hit, but couldn't really tell there.
So 4th down and goal. The Mustangs bring on the field goal unit here. They're going to attempt a 24-yard field goal.
Alex Alvarado.
A 24-yard attempt coming up here to get the Mustangs up above half a century there. And boy, that one, I think, missed it to the right. It did. So that field goal attempt no good on the 24-yarders. It sailed wide right. And the Titan defense is held. Bobby, why don't we keep it here? We'll just kind of continue, finishing off our thoughts on the standings. The one thing you just mentioned was, kind of deceiving, but Wiley sitting at 4-1. They're in the tight one, as you mentioned, with Naaman. And tell you what, Wiley's 2 remaining games are against Sachse and Garland. So you could see some things at the, at the end of the season kind of jumble up a little bit more.
That's right. They have the toughest schedule left, going against Sachse and Garland. And if Lakeview is they won last night, a real good game, and they win out, they could switch a spot there.
Yeah, no doubt. So Lakeview, again, sitting right now in that 5th seed, they are still in it. The last 4 teams there, the 3-4 loss teams, and of course the Titans, pretty much have been eliminated from competition. There are some scenarios where one of those 4 loss teams, if they win out, could still make it. But boy, they're on the outside looking in right now.
Oh, great move right there. Woo!
Quarterback keeper for a 9-yard gain. They're going to mark him just short, it looks like. I thought he got to the 30, but the line judge there across the way has it marked about the 29.5, so it's going to be 2nd down and 1, but another nice run there for the quarterback, Franco.
Yeah, it's really tough. You see where they hide that ball on that RPO, and Franco, he sees it really well. He's able to hide it, make the right read, and take off.
2nd down and 1 here for the Titans. There's the snap. They're going to run the option. There's the quick pitch out to number 5. He's going to have enough for the 1st down. That is Reuben Davis. Davis has been quiet tonight. We haven't called his name much. He is a very good athlete for the Titans.
Yeah, he's had 49 carries coming into the game. Expect to see him a lot more. They've just not been able to get the ball to him on that pitch play, and that's how they use him a lot, is getting outside with his speed.
So 1st down and 10 after the 3-yard gain. There's the snap. They're going to fake the handoff. Quarterback keeps it to the left side. He's got some room down the sideline.
Can he outrun him?
And some speed. Can he go the distance? He's at the 5-yard line, getting right at the 3. They're actually going to mark him down at the 1.
Boy, Jacob Dillard just not giving up on the play.
Look at the hole there as well that he runs through, then has the presence to get toward the sideline, and they had the angle on him, like you said, Bobby, and just able to catch him right there.
I guarantee I know who's going to take this one into the end zone if they get in the end zone. Well, he is beat up. Look, he's got blood on his arm, blood on his legs.
A tough night, but Franco has had a good night, especially on the ground, as we've talked about. But here we go, 1st and goal. They're going to mark him at the 2. And Titans going to go ahead and call a timeout as the play clock was down to 0.
South Garland.
They needed a break. He's their quarterback, and he just ran a big sprint, so they needed to give him some time to catch his breath.
We'll keep it here through this timeout, and we just mentioned about the running of Ramon Franco. He currently is sitting at 17 yards, 167 yards, and a touchdown in the game. So big night on the ground for him.
Yeah, he's really played that RPO really well tonight, reading that defensive end, knowing when to hand it off and knowing when to keep it. And he's really gotten all his yardage really right up the middle.
All right, Bobby, so we're going to see if you are the play caller for the Titans here.
It's going to be an RPA.
Back after these messages. Also your place kicker.
Yeah, and he's going out there and he's going to kick it off as well. he's doing it all tonight.
Yeah, good to see the Titans take that ball and drive down and score. Yeah, they really have been playing hard tonight, really overmatched by the Sachse, talented Sachse squad. But, boy, I tell you, no quit in the Titans, and good drive right there for them to put the ball in the end zone.
Totally agree. And they've really done well on offense all night, but it's just been a tough go.
There's the short kick, and it's going to be returnable. Number 18 trying to get outside to the left, cuts it back in, and finally going to be tackled right around midfield. There is a penalty flag, and I think the Titans were offside on the kick. But I would imagine the Mustangs just going to have them add the 5 onto the end of that and start inside Titan territory.
Offsides. Number 10 of the kicking team. That 5 yards will be added to the end of the run. First down, Sachse.
Still enough time, or is there? There's the play clock. They're going to get him for delay unless they got a timeout called before that. So they only had 10 on the field. You saw Rothrock come on late, but unfortunately the Mustangs not enough time. They're going to have to use their first timeout here of the second half. Bobby, boy, it's been a good game, another good game for the Sachse Mustangs, and you mentioned it earlier. They're really starting to get on a roll now. Looking good here with these 2 games remaining. What do you see out of them that impresses you?
I like the way their offensive line just wears people down by the end of the fourth quarter. They're just big and they're strong and they're coached well. You can tell they spend a lot of time in the weight room, and that offensive line is really what gives the quarterback so much time, Brandon George, to throw the ball around. And they've got great athletes on the outside. So if you have time and you can get the ball to some great athletes, you're going to score a lot of points.
There's the snap, and you see quarterback rolling out to the right, looking. He's going to throw it deep downfield. He's got a man out there, but throws it well out of bounds. Yeah, I think for me, we see a flag on the play as well for an eligible receiver downfield.
Absolutely. Half the offensive line is down the field because, yeah.
They'll decline this one.
Yeah, a lot of they were thinking their take off running, so they were blocking downfield for their quarterback, and he decides to pick it up and throw it deep, and that's where that came from. And another thing with Sachse is their linebacker play has been really impressive. They've got some really big, strong guys out there playing linebacker and that defensive line. And normally you see Sachse stack their offense, and they have to score a lot of points to win games, but that defense has really played well.
First down for the Titans there. Quarterback's going to keep it to the left side. Trying to get outside. He gets the edge. Corner comes up to make the tackle, and boy, finally just runs out of real estate out there, but another strong run by Franco for a gain of only 2.
Well, he's going to be worn out after this game because he is trying to do it all. And you see that RPO, how he reads it perfectly. He knew to keep the ball because he saw the defensive end come in really strong. But when you're running sideways, that Sachse defense is pretty quick.
Second down and 8 after that first down run, and I'll get to my thoughts here in just a second on Sachse after this play on second down and 8. There's the snap. Quarterback Franco's going to keep it again. Boy, close to the first down. They're going to tackle him around midfield, so a gain of about 6-7 more sets up a third down and 2.
Yeah, Sheko comes over and makes the tackle. Defensive lineman there.
Yeah, for me, Bobby, the one big difference, we're going to take a look at this replay here first.
See, that offensive line does a really good job of stealing people off. And you get to that second level where there's linebackers having to tackle you, you're doing pretty good.
Well, for me, the biggest the thing that impresses me the most with the Mustangs, again, you got a lot to like when you look at the field and watch how they play the game. Here, third down is short for the Titans. I'm going to keep you on the edge here for just a second. There's a bad pitch. A little bit behind the running back. Franco, the quarterback, is able to fall on it, but he's going to lose yardage.
You have 3rd and 2, and now all of a sudden you're back all the way up with a 4th and 9. That's going to be a tough one.
We are under 6 minutes to go in the game as well, so the Titans bring on the punt unit. They're going to kick this one away again. And number 14, Robbie Rothrock, standing at about the 27, waiting to return this.
Yeah, so kick. What are your thoughts on Sachse?
I was going to try to hold out as long as I could here to keep everybody on their toes. Got a timeout called. Got a timeout called by the Titans. Why don't we keep it here? I'll go ahead and give you my thoughts now. You know what I mean? The biggest improvement for the Mustangs has to be the quarterback, Brendan George. You know, if you take you back to last year, Sachse at the beginning of the year really didn't know who they were going to have as their starting quarterback. They rotated quarterbacks for about half the season. If you remember, Sachse got off to that 0-6 start last year. Were able to win those last 4 games to get into the playoffs at 4-6, but he has really made vast improvements. Again, you know, at this time last year, they weren't even sure that George was going to be the quarterback moving forward.
That's
he
right.
has really elevated his play. And as you mentioned earlier in this game, Bobby, his numbers look really good on the season. He has grown leaps and bounds in his junior year. And, you know, as you said before, they've got a lot to look forward to next year as he will be a senior.
Yeah, because he was doing playing a lot of games as a sophomore. And, you know, they were having to use a different, they would do the Wildcat a lot, and then they would bring him in and he would play a little bit. But they gave him a lot of experience, and he's got a good confidence level now. And, boy, he is just really taking it on full force. You got a whole nother year.
So the kick from the Titans, the Mustangs are going to take over 1st and 10 at the 25. Number 9, Kendrick Hanks, still in at quarterback for the Mustangs. 5:18 remaining, and you would anticipate the Mustangs going to keep it on the ground here, run as much clock as possible. The handoff here goes to Little up the middle. Good job once again by the Titan defense to hold him through a game of only about 1.
It's fun out there, isn't it? They're just having such a good time. And They'll be all going to Whataburger or something after this game.
Gain of a
Having
couple
fun.
yards on the play. It's second
Boy,
down.
Whataburger sounds pretty good right about now. Get some of those fries, maybe a strawberry shake.
Yeah, and all their peeps hanging out.
There you go. Handoff comes once again, this time to the left. That handoff to Little. Well, good job once again by the Titan defense to hold him to no gain.
Yeah, just a big swarm going into that defensive line, and that's what you want to see. You want them to gain tackle and not give up in the game, and we have seen no give up with South Garland. They have played really tight.
So after the loss on the play, 3rd down and 11 coming up here for the Mustangs. There's your snap, looking to throw it.
Uh-oh, got in trouble.
Yeah, he's just going to toss it out too little.
Woo.
And they're going to lose yardage on this play as well. Nice tackle that time by the Titans.
Yeah, Jesus Barron. He read that all the way, and he lines up over the center, and look at him, he's going to go all the way across the field here. He sees it. He's going to keep running the whole time, and boom, makes the play.
So 4th down and 14. Mustangs set to kick this one away as we approach 3 minutes remaining in the game. It looks like we're going to have a timeout signaled here by the Mustangs. So their second charged out timeout of the second half. So why don't we take a break with them? We've got 3:11 remaining. Our score: Mustangs 49, Titans 14. Yeah, I have nothing in my hand.
You can't hear
It's dead silence.
Oh. Titans will get the ball here on about the 40-yard line. Let's call it the 39. Be 1st and 10. 3:03 left in the game. 4th quarter.
First down and 10 here for the Titans. Well, Franco has had a great game for them.
Yeah, he has just been running all over the place, kicking field goals and tossing the ball.
Quick throw out there to number 12. Reception made by Mariano Flores.
Yeah, those are some great little plays. If they could get that going again, where you just take that, toss it out there immediately to Flores or his slot receivers, let them see if they can pick up 3 or 4 yards. All you got to do is break one tackle, and you're off to the races.
Gain of 3 on that play. 2nd down and 7. There's your snap. The handoff this time coming outside to number 5. That is Reuben Davis. Again, haven't seen much of Davis tonight.
Yeah, they've really bottled him up, and we usually see him get the pitches. You know, they'll run this and then they'll pitch it to him. But Franco's been having such a good game. They've really been, ends have been really going after him. So you're not able to get the ball to him, and Franco's making the right reads by pulling it out and running. Keeping the ball.
Loss on that last play, so it's 3rd down.
4 seconds on the clock.
Yep. Looks like they're going to use their final timeout of the half. So that is the Titans' last time out. We'll just keep it there. We've got 147 remaining. So the Titans wrap it up next week. Will be their final game of the year. They've got the actual bye the last week of the season. So they've got Garland for their last game next week. But, you know, I'll tell you what, I know the results aren't what the Titans had hoped for this year, Bobby. But as I said, boy, they played a couple of really close district games this year. So they're right there on the verge of really getting over that hump, if you will. They played North Garland to a 29-26 game earlier in the year. And then, of course, the big one last week, Naaman Forest almost won that one. They lost 30. Again, you know, the Titans getting better every week and every year.
Yeah, and 90% of their team are juniors, so that most of them are going to be returning next year.
Saw the incomplete pass there on third down. It's going to be 4th down and 10 here for the Titans.
Their whole offensive line basically will be returning next year. We've already talked about how big and strong they look. You put some of this stuff together and you have a whole nother year to play, and you're right. They're right there to having a really good season.
Here comes that 4th down play. The kickers, boy, he was looking for a while there, but he does end up kicking that rugby style. It's going to bounce inside the 20 and finally be down at around the 17-yard line. Yeah, it's funny, I was looking at the roster, of course, for South Garland. You know, we talked about Franco as the quarterback and kicking the ball. Well, the funny thing, they don't even have him listed as a kicker. They've got wide receiver, defensive back, and quarterback. So they need to go ahead and put that kicker on there as well.
Absolutely.
Kind of add that on there. But he's had a great game tonight. And, you know, again, as we've mentioned, the Titans played really tough tonight. They just ran into a team that, you know, a little bit bigger, a little bit better than they were tonight. And the Mustangs will continue to remain undefeated here in the district season. We talked about it before. The Mustangs with 2 games remaining. They've got Wiley next week, and then they end up the season with North Garland. So again, those are their only 2 remaining games here before the playoffs. This one will officially get them in the playoffs with a win here tonight. Tackle is made. After the run up the middle, that's going to move the chains once again, as well as we're going to hit the 1-minute mark here left in this game. So again, the Mustangs will move to 6-0. They've got those 2 games remaining, and it's on to the playoffs once again. Yet to be determined who they will play.
Now, they have a pretty good schedule their last 2 games, Wiley and North. Wiley's going to be a tough game for them to play. They match up really well.
Boy, number 13 for the Mustangs still on his feet. That was a Garland Titans 14. We'll see you next time on GRS TV. Enjoy the highlights.